Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Jonathan back again with the Weekly Scuffle, and I'm here to talk about the Warriors choosing Andrew Wiggins and Jordan Poole over Draymond Green and what this means for their franchise moving forward. And honestly, I do think this is what happened. Some people may say, hey, they haven't done that. Draymond could still get paid. They're going $1 billion over the luxury cap anyway, so why not sign Draymond too? I just don't think it'll happen. I think Draymond, especially with the Jordan Poole incident, he kind of senses his time is running out in Golden State. I think the organization senses that. You could argue the last finals, Wiggins was probably the second most impactful player in those finals. Jordan Poole throughout the season was probably more impactful than Draymond Green was. Some may argue. Personally, I think not necessarily. I think Draymond does bring a lot of good qualities, including defense, and I think his screen setting for Steph is very underappreciated. But granted, I also do think that he wouldn't work well on that many teams. I don't think he's somebody that could just translate to any team. Even the Miami Heat, who I'm personally a fan of, they need a power forward. I wouldn't really want a Draymond Green. He's a small forward who can't really stretch the floor and is kind of a playmaker, but it's easy to be a playmaker when you got Steph Curry and a bunch of shooters on your team. Granted, I do think Draymond's still a pretty solid player and he could contribute to winning basketball. What team he would go to, I'm not entirely sure. I would love to see that, but regardless, I think this is the ushering in of a new era for the Warriors. They might be looking to commit to these young guys. Who knows? Maybe even Klay Thompson could be looked at as somebody to potentially move in the future. I think Steph, granted because of his play style, I think his game will age so gracefully. I think Steph could potentially even have another 10 years left in him, as crazy as that may sound. But regardless, I think we'll have to wait and see. I think Clay, maybe this year, we need to see if he's back to Clay because last year, he played solid, but he wasn't the Clay Thompson of old. So we'll see how all this plays out and see you next time. Peace.